Hi guys, it's Vanessa. I'm just going to redo my ring sling video for you guys, just for tips and tricks when it comes to wearing and using them comfortably, because the thing about ring slings is it can be super frustrating if you don't know how to use them. So they're similar to woven wraps. They have a top rail, they have a bottom rail, and they have strand by strand tightening. You don't need to know how to wrap in order to use a ring sling comfortably, obviously, but it's helpful when it comes down to it. So first things first with ring slings is what shoulder should you put it on? I always say tomato, tomato. It doesn't really matter. It's what's comfortable for you. Some people will say less dominant arm so that your dominant arm is free. And others will say wear it on your strong arm so that you tighten with your strong arm and the weight is being carried on it. I personally wear it on my right side, my right shoulder, so the tail is to the right, the rings are in my right hand, and I just swim through it. Put it on over like a shoulder bag. Okay. So a little trick. This is for setting your rings. My top rail is my blue and my blue. These are my top. My bottom rail is my gray and my gray. Okay, those are my bottom and my top. Sometimes the fabric gets tangled up in the rings. A really good trick to detangling or setting your rings, like when you first get it, is to just pull. Spread them apart. Get your top rail and your bottom rail away from each other, and you'll see how it snugs up against my body like this. Okay. And it's going to come nice and tight, and this is just kind of setting your ring sling. So then lift the rings up, and this is how you're going to make your pocket for baby to go in. So you're going to lift your top loop, just kind of pick it up, and then pull on the bottom rail all the way down to your hip. The top rail is going to kind of come with it a little bit, but it's not going to be overly large. And so that's good because you want all the extra down here to make the seat for baby. So start with rings up top on your shoulder, because when you put baby in, baby's going to come down a little bit, and then when you tighten, baby's going to come down a little bit, and your goal for the rings is corsage, right? So you're going to grab your baby. Aww. It's exciting. Last ring sling video I used my demo doll because I had this guy inside my tummy. So you're going to put baby up on your shoulder, and you're going to find your top rail, and you're going to tuck their feet into the pocket, okay? Really important. Grab your top rail, pull it up down their back, and kind of just scoop, kind of scooch them in so that you want no bunching, no creases along their back. Everything is nice and flat.
Mommy,
okay, so you have all this extra.
I did it all by myself.
Awesome, good job. So you're going to have all this extra down here. And what you're going to do is you're going to come from in front of baby's legs, and I lean forward and I scoop up that extra fabric, okay? So it's going to spread from knee to knee. Again, no bunching, no creases. Everything is down underneath baby's bottom. Then pull this away from your neck and over your shoulder. Again, depending what kind of shoulder. This is a hybrid. Okay, so now tightening. So he's in there. Because I set everything before I put him in, it's kind of preset for him, okay? Now it's just tightening. So you have to remember, this is the opposite. Molly, please don't touch. This is the opposite of front wrap cross carry, where the wrap comes from behind your back and over your shoulder, and so you're tightening like this. This is opposite. It's coming from behind your back and around front. So all the extra slack is over here, right? It's in your ring. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your top rail and you're going to pull outward to the side, and then use your shoulder as leverage to pull it nice and tight, okay? So basically what you're doing is you're taking that top rail and you're just pinning baby to your body with it. Arms in or arms out. I try to get his little weaselly arms in because he likes to shimmy around, okay? So the top rail is tightened. If you come a little close, you can see. So basically all I'm going to do with my bottom, again, I don't want to pull in the bottom because there is extra down there to make that hammock. The only reason I would tighten the bottom is to kind of tighten this stuff across my back. So I'm just going to snug on the bottom rail just a little bit. And then the strand by strand, you would just grab the center, and that's it. But really, I didn't even have that much tightening to do because I had set it before he went in. And that's that. That's how ring slings work. And the nice thing about them is that when you take baby out, all you have to do is lift the top hoop and kind of just shimmy and shake them down a little bit. You don't have to crank on it and over loosen it, because if you overdo it, then you have a whole bunch of tightening to do the next time. And the nice thing about slings is you can set it for your baby's size and just keep using it over and over again without much tightening to do. Anyways, I hope that helped. This is my sling baby. Say hi, Nolly. Thanks for watching.